Okay, I'm just gonna name every rivalry game because I'm bored. Alright, so 100 miles of haze between Middle Tennessee and Western Kentucky, Air Force vs. Colorado State. It's the Air Force Colorado State, Air Force vs. Hawaii, it's the Air Force vs. Hawaii, Akron vs. Kent State, simple. Alabama vs. Clemson for some reason a rivalry game. Alabama Georgia for some reason now a rivalry game. Alabama LSU, yeah. Alabama Ole Miss. Alabama Penn State for some reason. I'm reading this off of Wikipedia, so Apple Cup, Washington vs. Washington State, Arizona, New Mexico, Arizona LSU for some reason, Arizona. Oh no, that's Arkansas. Arkansas LSU, Arkansas Ole Miss, Arkansas Texas, Arkansas Texas Tech, Army Navy game, Army Notre Dame, Auburn Clemson, Auburn Florida, Auburn Georgia Tech, Auburn Ole Miss, Auburn Tennessee, Auburn Tulane, Backyard Brawl, Pitt vs. West Virginia, Ball State Northern Illinois, Battle for Highway 82, it's Alabama vs. Mississippi State, Battle for Nevada vs. UNLV, Battle for the Bell, Cincinnati vs. Miami, Ohio, Battle for the Bell is Marshall, Ohio, Battle for the Bell again, Southern Miss vs. Tulane, Battle for the Bell, South Alabama vs. Troy, Battle for the whatever that is, Middle Tennessee versus Troy, Battle for the Rag, LSU Tulane, Battle Line Rivalry, Arkansas, Missouri, Battle of I-10, New Mexico State, UTEP, Battle of the Brazos, Baylor, Texas A&M, Battle of the Bricks, Miami, Ohio versus Ohio, Battle of the Brothers, Utah State, Battle of the Carolinas, North Carolina, South Carolina, Battle on the Bayou, Louisiana Monroe, Baylor TCU, Baylor Texas Tech, Bayou Bucket Classic, Houston Rice, Bedlam Series, Oklahoma State, Big Game, California, Stanford, Bill Walsh Legacy Game, San Jose State, Stanford, Black and Blue Brawl, Memphis, Southern Miss, Boise State, Fresno State, Boise State, Idaho, Boise State, Nevada, Border War, Colorado State, Wyoming, Border War, Kansas, Missouri, Boston College, Clemson, Boston College, Syracuse, Boston College, UMass, Boston College, Virginia Tech, Bowling Green, Kent State, Bowling Green, Toledo, Bridgers Battle, Utah State, Wyoming, BYU, Utah State, California, UCLA, Carolina, Duke Rivalry, Duke, Carolina, aka Tobacco Road Rivalry, Central Michigan, Eastern Michigan, Central Michigan, Western Michigan, Central Cincinnati, Louisville, Cincinnati, Memphis, Oregon State, also known as Civil War, Queen Old Fashioned Hate, Georgia Tech, Clemson, Florida State, Clemson, Georgia Tech, Coastal Carolina, Liberty, Colorado, Nebraska, Crab Bowl Classic, Maryland Navy, Deeper Than Hate, Appalachian State vs. Georgia Southern, Deep South Oast Rivalry, Auburn, Georgia, Duel in the Desert, Arizona State, East Carolina, Marshall, East Carolina, NC State, Egg Bowl, Mississippi State, Ole Miss, Armageddon, Iowa State, Kansas State, Florida, Georgia, Florida LSU, Florida, Miami, Florida, Tennessee, Florida State, Miami, Frank Lathy Memorial Bowl, Boston College, Notre Dame, Fresno State, Hawaii, Fresno State, San Diego State, Fresno State, San Jose State, Francis Bowl, Marshall, West Virginia, Georgia, South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, Georgia, Vanderbilt, Georgia Tech, Tennessee, Georgia Tech, Vanderbilt, Hawaii, Wyoming, Holy War, BYU, Utah, Houston, Tulsa, Illinois, Michigan, Illinois, Missouri, Illinois, Northwestern, Illbuck Trophy, Illinois, Ohio State, Illinois, Purdue, Indiana, Kentucky, Indiana, Michigan State, Old Oaken Bucket, Indiana, Purdue, Iowa State, Missouri, Iowa State, Iowa, Minnesota, Iowa, Nebraska, Iowa, Wisconsin, Iron Bowl, Alabama, Auburn, Nebraska, Kansas State, Nebraska, Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky, Tennessee, Kentucky, Vanderbilt, Keystone Classic, Penn State, Pitt, Louisiana Tech, Louisiana Monroe, Louisville, Memphis, LSU, Mississippi State, LSU, Texas A&M, Magnolia Bowl, LSU, Ole Miss, Maryland, Penn State, Maryland, Virginia, Maryland, West Virginia, Miami, Nebraska, Miami, Virginia Tech, Michigan State, Notre Dame, Michigan State, Penn State, Michigan State, Michigan, Minnesota, Michigan, Notre Dame, Mid-South Rivalry, Memphis, Ole Miss, Minnesota, Nebraska, Minnesota, Penn State, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Missouri, Nebraska, Missouri, Oklahoma, Modern Day Hate, Georgia Southern, Georgia State, Navy, SMU, Navy, Notre Dame, NC State, Wake Forest, Nebraska, Oklahoma, Nebraska, Wisconsin, North Carolina, NC State, North Carolina, Wake Forest, Northwestern, Notre Dame, Pitt, Notre Dame, Purdue, Notre Dame, Stanford, Notre Dame, USC, Ohio State, Penn State, Oklahoma State, Tulsa, Ole Miss, Tulane, Ole Miss, Vanderbilt, Oregon, Washington, Paint Bucket Bowl, Arkansas State, Memphis, Palmetto Bowl, Clemson, South Carolina, Penn State, Syracuse, Penn State, Temple, Penn State, West Virginia, Pitt, Syracuse, Red River Showdown, Oklahoma, Texas, Red River Rivalry is a better name. Rice SMU, Rice, Texas, Rio Grande Rivalry, New Mexico State Rivalry, the Dixie, Louisiana, Texas, Miss, River State Rivalry, Cincinnati, Pitt, Rocky Mountain Showdown, Colorado State, Rumble in the Rockies, Colorado, Utah, Safeway Bowl, North Texas, SMU, Shula Bowl, Florida Atlantic, FIU, SMU, TCU, South Oldest Rivalry, North Carolina, Virginia, Southwest Classic, Arkansas, Texas A&M, Stanford, USC, Sunflower Showdown, Kansas State, the Sunflower, God, Sunshine Showdown, Florida State, Syracuse, West Virginia, TCU, Texas A&M, TCU, Texas Tech, Techno Mobile, Georgia Tech, Virginia Tech, Tennessee Vanderbilt, Texas A&M, Texas A&M, Lone Star Showdown, Texas Tech, Textile Bowl, Clemson, NC State, the game, Michigan, Ohio State, Thursday, Saturday in October, Alabama, Tennessee, Tiger Bowl, Auburn, LSU, UConn, UMass, Rise DU game in NCAA 13, UCLA, USC, Virginia Tech, West Virginia, Virginia Tech, War on I-4, UCF, USF, and that is yes.